Right, we're going to read Daddy's Little Girl that we got from Grandpa Dom and Grandma Titi. Ready?
Yeah.
Emily lived with her
Mama.
and
Baby brother.
and Daddy.
Baby brother.
Emily was a very busy little girl, but Daddy was always there to help. Flip the page. Daddy and Emily read books together.
Look, a dog.
A dog. And played games too. Sometimes Emily let
Big puppy.
Hello, big puppy. Sometimes Emily let Daddy win. On Wednesday afternoons, Emily went to ballet. She had a pink leotard and tights and pink ballet shoes. Daddy always took Emily to ballet on his bike. Turn the page. He stayed to watch with the other mommies and daddies. That's a girl with glasses. That's my little girl, he would say proudly when it was Emily's turn. It's a girl. When it was Emily's turn to dance. When Emily started school, Daddy and Emily walked there together. Emily was too big to go on Daddy's bike. On the way, they made up songs. When school was over, Daddy was always there to meet Emily. Emily loved showing him what she had peekaboo done that day. I'm so proud. Clever little girl, Daddy always said. Okay, turn the page. On Emily's birthday, Mommy and Daddy gave Emily a special present. And a new bike and a matching helmet. Emily was like Macy, yeah. Emily was excited, but then she was worried. I don't know how to ride a bike, she said. Don't worry, said Daddy. I'll teach you. The next day, Daddy put small training wheels on Emily's new bike. Then he showed her how to get on and off the bike and push the pedals with her feet. Daddy stayed close by while Emily rode up and down the sidewalk. Now we can turn the page. Oh, this one. Before long, Emily could ride her bike really well. One day, Daddy said, I think it's time to take the training wheels off. Emily wasn't sure, but Daddy promised he'd be right there beside her. Daddy held onto the back of the seat while Emily pedaled the bike. It feels wobbly, Emily said. You're doing fine, said Daddy. I won't let you fall. Emily rode all the way down the street. I think you can let go now, Daddy, she said. I already have, Daddy called. Emily was riding her bike all by herself with no training wheels. She felt very proud. That's my little girl, Daddy said. He was proud too. At the weekend, Emily helped Daddy take the special seat off his bike. That's Mommy and baby brother. Then they all went on a bike ride in Mommy's helmet. They went on a bike ride in that's baby brother with the helmet. They all went on a bike ride in
Mommy put it on?
Yes. Then they all went on a bike ride in
the
park. Emily's little brother rode in the special seat, and Emily rode right beside Daddy. When they got home that evening, Daddy That's it. What is that?
No.
Stop, Bubba. Stop, please. When Daddy got home that evening, Daddy helped Emily put her bike away in the garage. Well, he asked, how did my little girl enjoy the first bike ride
in the park?
In the park. It was
Daddy.
Great, Daddy, said Emily. All right. After dinner, Emily and Daddy drew some pictures. Daddy, will I always be your little girl? Emily asked. Yes, said Daddy, smiling. Always. Although we can ride a grown-up bike like yours and Mommy's? Asked Emily. Yes, said Daddy. Even then, no matter how big you get, you will always be my little girl. Emily was glad.
Amen.
The end.